What's up, what's up? What's up, what's up? It's currently 7:06 right now, you guys. Jammin Wit Jay. And right now, if you guys have been following our tweets and such, you guys will know that we have an interview right now with a guy named Loti from Mississauga. What's up, what's up?
What up, what up, what up, Hamilton? It's your boy Loti, and I'm in the building. What's happening, people?
Nothing much. So how did you get down here, first off? Because I know a lot of people, honestly, I've done interviews over the years. Some people train, some people drive, and such. And you tell me about the travel. So
Man, we're stuck out there in traffic for like an hour, 15 minutes.
Yes,
Yeah, we drove down here. Thanks to my boy Chris over here. You know, shout out to Chris, by the way. We all came down together.
Yeah.
Crazy traffic out there, rush hour in Toronto, man. I don't know.
So you released an EP a few months ago.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I released an EP in June 17. That's my debut EP, actually. And it's a 6-track EP. And I got like 2 producers on there, PCB and Matt McGrath. Shout out to PCB and Matt McGrath. We worked on that for like a good year. Put it out in June. We started like last year, put out in June. Just dropped a video for one of the tracks off that too. Submission. You should go check it out, people. It's on lotimusic.com, actually. I was shot by Shakes. We had a great time working on that album. I just really wanted to create my sound.
Yeah.
But that being my introduction to the city here in music and the Toronto music scene too, I felt like I really wanted to just create a sound for myself, you know, with that. And I think now we did that. We really achieved that with that EP.
Oh, okay.
Getting great feedback, right? I'm happy about that, actually, you know?
Yeah. Is there any song that you really, I guess, made dominant, and how much you worked on it and what you wanted it to be, I guess, somewhat of a single?
She Won't Care.
You don't care?
She Won't Care.
Oh,
That's
She
a track
Won't
with
Care,
Devontae, actually.
Yeah.
Big banger, actually. Shout out to Devontae for that track, actually. You know, I hit him up about it one time when we were in school because we went back to school together, and I was really happy he came on board with me for that track.
Yeah.
And we made magic, and that was actually the lead single of the EP, and that got great feedback, and it was great. That was actually produced by Matt McGrath as well, and that was the last song we recorded on that EP.
Yeah.
I just capped everything off. It was great.
It all works out, right? And what's nice about it is that you guys are all obviously doing something, releasing music videos, EPs, and whatever it is. So you guys are all trying to get your sound out there, and because you guys are all doing your own thing as well, because you have this feature, of course, Devontae is doing this stuff, you're doing yours. So at the same time, you guys are almost cross-promoting, right?
Yep.
Because now people are looking at each other and looking at you guys.
That on me. That was actually the 2nd track we recorded. I remember this started in my house, actually. I was in my room the day after I signed a deal with this management company I was being managed by then. And the whole thing was done, and they actually left, and I was just right there in the studio, this home studio I have set up in my house with Matt McGrath. And then we're just trying to cook up something, and then he just brought me this beat. And I'm like, okay, I heard it was like 1 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, we're just vibing, we're just kicking it. And then I just got inspired to just write about like a one-night stand. It was kind of special. You know, kind of thing. So I just put it down there, and we just made it happen. And you know, I wrote the song right there. Matt kind of mixed it. We had it all settled down, and we took it to the studio, had it recorded properly, and bang, that was it.
Yeah.
I really like that track, and I thought it was gonna be like a good intro to the EP as well, to kind of like welcome the whole EP, introduce the sound to, you know.
I guess how did you get into the music scene?
I started doing music professionally in like 2011. That was about 3 years ago. Prior to that, I was kind of always around the music one way or the other. Growing up, my dad used to buy a lot of records. You know, he used to come home with a lot of CDs and everything, and I'd just be like, man, I've never seen anything so fancy, you know what I'm saying? Like, every day is like listening to different things, buying different CDs. I'm like, man, for some weird reason, he was also passionate about music too, you know? So I'm just like, that kind of got me vibing the whole thing. So I kind of found myself just always like interested in the music business, watching music videos, actually reading all the credits on the CD. Like, at a point I was actually a blogger, used to promote a couple of parties, just anything to keep myself around the music.
Yeah.
2011, thanks to my cousin, I got in the studio one night, and he just hit me up. Actually, it's a funny, very funny story. I don't know if I go to that right now. I was actually on my sick bed, I was not feeling well, and this man just hit me up at like 12 midnight, like, yo, Loti, I need you right now. I'm in the studio right now. I need someone to just place a hook for me. I'm like, bro, I haven't been in the studio since like in Canada. What are you talking about? I'm sick right now. And this man's like, all right. I'm like, okay, cool. I go over to meet him. One thing had led to the other, reviving. I put down this hook, and man, I'm like, wow. I felt so excited. Like, I've never felt this kind of joy before in my life. And from there, I'm like, actually, this is actually great. I can do this, you know? One thing led to another, opportunities came out, scored an album feature with an Ottawa rapper at that time, and I've just been going since then.
What's up? What's up? It's currently 7:19, and we are back with Loti. I'm catching on there now.
Hi.
Okay, so Loti, getting back into the interview and such. So we played your second song from the EP. We'll go back to the first right after this these questions and such. So you have the EP. You just released a video. Is there anything that you kind of have achieved goal-wise in terms of what you've done in the past few months from just releasing stuff, doing videos, and obviously making connections here and there, and getting feedback from people? Is there any goals that you feel that you have achieved?
Well, right now I'm kind of happy and feeling great about where I'm at, you know. Like, I mean, for me, it's like a big deal coming all the way starting from 2011 when I started thinking I'm out here, putting out my debut EP. And, you know, getting great feedback. So I think I'm great where I am right now. I'm okay. I just want to do more, you know? I just want to do more. I got a lot of music. It's always about the music. More music is going to drop. More videos are coming. I'm going to go on tour at some point, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to do more. It's all about, I'm kind of happy where I am. Right here, getting a lot of love out here in Hamilton, across the city in Toronto. I'm out here doing this interview. Thanks to Jammin Wit for this opportunity, you know? So, like, I'm great. I'm feeling great about it. Everything's blessed right now, honestly.
Yeah. And so you've done all that, and then I guess what are the struggles you've kind of had over the year? You said you started in 2011, and obviously you got in singing maybe previously to that. What are kind of the things the obstacles you've had to try to go over the few years to kind of get where you are now?
Honestly, I think this one is the funniest. I think it was convincing my parents that I was going to do music full time. Because like 2011, I was just doing everything around, and then I used to live in Ottawa actually for a little bit, and then this was in 2012 when I decided to move to Toronto. Then I was like, I'm going to take it seriously. And then I thought, I'm going to go to school for this, but I'm going to learn something about music because I really, really want to know more about the music industry in this part of the world, right? I'm like, okay, I call my parents up, I'm like, I want to make a switch. I'm going to make a life decision right now, and I don't want to take music seriously. My dad, I went straight to my dad actually and talked to him about it man to man. Like, okay, if I'm going to go on this journey, I need to speak to the man who's going to like sponsor me, give me his blessings and go ahead, you know? He kind of handled it well. I was really happy about that. My mom, that was the funniest actually, because I'm going to tell you the story. I spoke to my dad, okay, that was out the way. I let the man think about it, take it in. My mom calls me one day, and obviously I see the call. I know why she's calling me, because she's about to talk to her son about like why you want to go to music. And then I pick up the phone, and they say, "Oh, how you doing?" You know, I'm like, you know what, mom, just keep the whole charade. Like, I know why you're calling me. What's up? It's like, I heard about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start taking music seriously. I said, Loti, my son, is everything okay? Like, are you sure? Oh God, this is the devil's work. Oh my God. I was like, wow. So I mean, that was just a little struggle right there, trying to like convince them about everything, and like I just had to like convince them, let them know that listen, this is one thing that I love. This is one thing that you all know I've been passionate about as a kid, and now I'm at a point where I can actually make this music. And not only do I just want to make the music, I want to go learn more about it.
Yeah.
I believe in being educated about whatever you're passionate about, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna move to Metalworks. I'm gonna take a program there, entertainment business management, and a minor in audio production, and then focus my career as a recording artist and grow basically from there. And then, you know, that went by and they gave me the blessings. Other than that, at the time of creating this EP, I think the challenges we faced there was balancing school and having done studio sessions and the shows and the interviews and parties at the same time. But you know, we made it, we pulled through. And like, I'm really thankful, especially to my team for that. You know, they supported me. All my friends and family, and that's it. It's been great. It's been great since then.
So like, what do you feel your plan of attack for next year will be in terms of your music?
Honestly, right now, the second EP is already in the works, actually. For the last quarter of the month, I'm going to be putting out more singles, hopefully another video. I got like a couple singles lined up right now, actually produced by my homie Jay Gavani, who's in the building right now. Shout out to Jay Gavani. Just like a couple songs sitting there. I'm just looking at it like, I'm going to choose one right now. I'm going to pick the perfect time, boom, just drop it. And then for next year, the EP should be dropping next year again. We're just working, more videos, more shows actually. I did a show December 26th, Rivoli last year, and we're thinking of making that happen again, more locations around the city, and probably come back in Hamilton and do a special show too. What do you think?
Yeah.
Show some love out here, yep.
Okay. And what cities have you performed in so far?
Actually, Ottawa, Toronto, Windsor, As far as I can remember right now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Any Ottawa, Toronto, Windsor, yeah.
And which one would you say that you really enjoy and would want to definitely go back to? Of course, you have most of them. You probably want to go back to. They're both are all kind of big cities. But which one would you say, like, if you had to choose one for like your last day of a tour or something, which one would you want to go to?
Honestly, right now, I love my city, Toronto, right? And I just want to do a big show out there, you know. And considering the fact that I came in here 4 months after I did a show review, I want to do it again. I want to keep doing more. And definitely one for the city of Mississauga where I live. That's home for me. You know, I moved down here, so I'm based out, living in Mississauga and based out of Toronto. But definitely Toronto and Mississauga right now. Just do it all there for Toronto. The 6.
Yeah. Should we work on it? Cassie, you have some questions? Or?
Yeah, I do.
Cassie's
I
a nosy
actually.
one.
I'm nosy. Sorry. I actually want to know. I ask people this often.
Yeah.
If you had to pick an artist that you really wanted to work with, from like modern day,
Oh,
one of our artists that we grew up listening to, who would it be and why?
One of the artists from like current generation right now?
Mm-hmm.
Party Next Door. Oh, Jay's laughing already. He knows what Party is. Yeah, both of that guys. I think Party is a very talented artist. Songwriting wise, like I've never seen, like right now in R&B game, I don't think, I mean there are people doing that, they're thinking out there, respect to every R&B artist out there, but Party is just phenomenal. His voice game is a lock, his pen game is tight. I definitely want to work with him. I mean, if we just write a song, we just do a collab or something, that would be really, really awesome. You know, I look forward to that happening soon actually.
Wow, I hope that happens for you.
I believe it will.
And I also want to know, what's your objective with music? Like you seem really ambitious. You obviously have a goal for the future, but I want to know what's motivating you to take music to the next level?
Honestly, like I said earlier, I'm very passionate about music, and I have this drive to just be successful at whatever I care about. And with music, considering the fact that I came a long way as a kid, and now being in this position where I can actually make my music with all the resources I have, I just want to be able to make more records to just make people happy. Sell out records, do big shows, and that's it. Just continue to remain successful at all points by putting out new music, consistent music all the time. So just bring home a couple Grammys too for my mom. And that's it. Just make more awards, more shows, more dope music. Just, honestly, I know this is cliche, but take over the world.
It's not cliche. That's what I want to do. It's not cliche.
Yeah, you have to have that pinky and brain kind of mindset, right? Like you have to want to really, even though it seems so hard and feel that it might take 5-10 years, whatever it is, if that's what you want to do, you have to put your mindset above what you think you can do, right? Like that's what your drive is, right? You can't say, hey, I want to do this, and it's kind of one step, and then you're there, right? You have to say, hey, let's plan 10 steps ahead, and I'm going to try to get there, right?
Yeah,
So
in addition to that, I hope that when I keep doing that, I have the opportunity to actually inspire other people too. You know, like when I look at my story, look at my journey, and what it took to actually get here right now, I just want to be an inspiration as well while being successful, you know, so that's actually also another part of it. So, yeah.
What's up? It's currently 7:38, guys. Jammin with Jay, 101.5 The Hawk. So what kind of music did you grow up on and really, I guess, maybe still listen to?
R&B for the most part. My dad is actually a big R&B lover. I don't know why. R&B for the most part, and rap. I listen to a bit of everything too, except metal though. I really don't like metal. Sometimes I wonder, like, how do those engineers sit in the studio and mix this track? Like, how is it so loud? But yeah, I listen to a lot of R&B, rap, jazz, old school, blues, little country. Anything my dad brought home I listened to, and that was just everything he used to bring home. And yeah, I just grew up in a lot of that too.
Okay, and was there any, from any of those genres, was there anything that you kind of took to kind of put together in your creation and when you made this EP or any music that you make?
Yeah, because I listen to a lot of Chris Brown, Usher, Jammin Wit, kind of like my man Ashton just said this out to me. It sounded like, yeah, and so I kind of like drew a lot of influence and inspiration from these guys, and also Party as well, and that's all that put together was what kind of helped me, and kind of what I used to create my own sound with this EP especially, you know.
Okay. Cassie?
Yeah, I have a question. I obviously don't get to ask this because I don't meet a lot of artists, but I wanted to know, what type of crowd are you looking to appeal to? Like, what's your target audience?
Females, ladies, cool kids.
Okay.
You know, that's what they call it now. And so I got a little music for the mature folks, you know, like submission. I think anybody can like write with submissions. Baby making music, so
Baby make okay.
daddy and mommy can do their thing.